Caring for Brevard gives Health First an opportunity to reach out to some of our community's most vulnerable members in ways that we often don't get to do. We see ourselves, and of course we are a health company, but our community has needs way beyond health. And this is a way for all of us to jointly reach out to that community in very tangible and important ways. We help folks who are hungry. We help folks who are disabled. We help folks who have special needs. And it's an important way of telling the community that Health First is here for you, and we're here for you deeply as a community, not simply as a health system.
For the third consecutive year, more than 200 Health First associates, physicians, and board members registered to lend a hand with various projects to benefit local community organizations and individuals. The projects for the Caring for Brevard Community Service Days are varied, utilizing a range of skills from our volunteers. At the Second Harvest Food Bank, Health First volunteers unloaded trucks and packed more than 500 bags of groceries. The next day, groceries were distributed door to door to low-income seniors residing in the 3 Trinity Towers.
I truly believe that everybody should do community service, and I like to do different community services every single year because I like to have different experiences, because you always get more out of it than you put into it. I'd absolutely volunteer again. And I would absolutely volunteer for this Caring for Brevard, because there's many different things that you can volunteer for. So actually every time you volunteer you could do a different service. And I think that would be very, very interesting. And I think people would be surprised at how much they would get out of it.
In addition, warm blankets and hats donated by Health First associates were collected for cold weather shelters, and hundreds of cold weather packets were assembled for homeless residents. Other Caring for Brevard volunteers put their construction skills to work. Health First men and women volunteers assisted a disabled Health First home care patient by replacing the flooring in his home, installing a wheelchair-accessible kitchen countertop, as well as general cleanup of the patient's home. Bobby Baird, Director of Design and Construction for Health First, has been involved as a site supervisor for Caring for Brevard since the event began 3 years ago.
As a team leader for the past 3 years in Caring for Brevard, I've had the chance to spend time working side by side with terrific volunteers engaged because they want to help others and see the fruits of their labor in a meaningful way. I would encourage you to participate in Caring for Brevard. As a volunteer, no matter what your skill level, there are certainly jobs available that you can make a difference in others' lives.
This year, he led a team on a construction project for a handicapped home care patient in Malabar. A dilapidated porch was replaced by a new deck with handrails, and a 30-foot wheelchair ramp was built to help this elderly patient access her home more easily. Also this year, volunteers attended a health and wellness fair at a local park. Sponsored by the South Brevard NAACP, clinicians and other associates assisted in a bone marrow donor drive, checked blood pressures, conducted memory screenings, and organized an obstacle course for children. Caring for Brevard provides a great venue for Health First associates to donate their time and talents, spend time with fellow Health First associates, and give back to our community. We encourage all associates, physicians, and board members to take part in this wonderful event. The next Caring for Brevard event will take place in February 2013. If you would like more information about joining others to volunteer, please call Maureen Tills, Community Benefit Coordinator, at 321-434-4327.